Full Nirvana McCartney album when? The Beatles, like with so many other people, hold a very special place in my heart. They are, of course, the grandfathers of modern music, as has the man who has stood the test of time and just released a new solo album, Paul McCartney, appropriately titled McCartney 3. I must say, I'm a little excited about this, and here we go. Right off the bat, Long-Tailed Winter Bird has one of the most satisfying song openings I've heard in a very long time. Grooves harder than I've heard in a while too. It has a gradual build-up, and as just more and more instruments are added into the mix that you wouldn't expect. It's a truly great instrumental to get us started. Find My Way has more of the sound you'd come to expect, but the fact he's still able to pull off this creativity after all these many decades is nothing short of extraordinary, and it serves as a true mark of his mastery. Bass tones of this album, be it from Paul or the synths, is just thick and creamy. So many C's between the words. Yes, the undeniable thing is this. Paul does sound old, but if you call that a fault, for shame. This album serves as a testament that if you can keep your mind to it, and you can continue to create fun and just overly creative, inviting music, continue to do so no matter how long it is. Pretty Boys is a super vibey guitar-driven track, and it reminds me of the early 90s Tom Petty music. Is it a little hallmarky sounding? Sure. But it's still awesome. Women and Wives is a more piano-driven, and Paul sings in a deeper, more bluesy style. The song actually had my desk vibrating the entire time it was playing, with its increased bassy tones. And the depth just has a feeling that pulls you into the world the music is creating. That is something Paul is able to do. You feel his music inside you, both figuratively and very literally. The blues feeling is carried into Lavatory Lil, but in a more classic Beatles style. And I love this song. It makes me want to throw on my leather jacket and just strut down the street to the local bar if it was open. The pure style just makes you feel cool. It's super simple, but that's where the true beauty lies. You don't need overcomplicated playing or overcomplicated writing or any of that to just make great, pure music. And Paul is fully capable of both styles, which is on full display in this album so far. Then he goes and throws an 8-minute track after a quick little 2-minute track. Deep Deep Feeling has a super eerie, just kind of creepy vibe about it with its little off-kiltered style drum beat. And that feeling is accented by the synth that's been driving throughout. And it creates a great atmosphere that slowly builds over time. And there's aspects of the song when it evolves that kind of reminds me of early 21 Pilots music, the stuff before their mainstream stuff. I like both, by the way. Don't hate me. I'm not sure about this part of the song when it evolves that kind of makes me feel like I'm in San Francisco. I can't pinpoint what it is, but it's something. It's transportive. It just makes you feel a certain way. The song just sucks you into the world Paul has created, and while yes, it's scary at times, it's also just purely beautiful. The scary vibes, though, go into full overdrive once the song goes into halftime. It gets really creepy. It's also just straight up trippy. I have but one fault to this song, though. The last little verse chorus section that's mostly acoustic driven felt very unnecessary and tacked on. Only flaw. And then Slidin' comes sliding in right into your face. And holy Toledo, Batman, this song is heavy. Great riffs abound, and just the pure thick mix of the song just pulls you in and crushes you. It's just, the mix is pure molasses. It's delicious and sticky and ooh. It has a heavy flow, like elephants are running the band while performing it. It is to crank it all the way up and blast it flying down the road. How the hell did Paul McCartney, of all the people this year, create one of the heaviest songs of the year? That's just awesome. If you made it this far into the video and have not yet done so, please consider going below and hitting the little red thing that says subscribe. Unless it's gray. If it's gray, thank you. But yes, turn that red to gray. Join the family. I'm on the road to 1,000 subscribers. It's a long, hard road, but we can do it. I have this content here. My music reviews, some lists. I've done them here and there. Haven't done one in a while, but they're going to come back. Have versus series, pitting things head to head, like my recent video of putting .5 the Grade Chapter from Slipknot against We Are Not Your Kind from Slipknot. Which album is truly better? Go and check that video out. Card. I have this content here. Maybe you're interested in my gaming content. Well, yes, they are live here on this channel. Go to the description below to the gaming channel. Another card. And go subscribe there to the Fenrirock gaming channel. Once January 1st hits, that's where the gaming is going to live. No longer here, only there. Please, like, comment, subscribe, jingle the bell, all that stuff. Comment below albums you think I should check out. I will check them out. Classics, new, anything. I will check them out and review them. I have other content coming soon. We have Distraction Kitty always distracting me. But yes, come join the fun. Shall you please? Rings. After we got blindsided by the music onslaught, we get Kiss of Venus. But with no fire, just desire. It's a pretty little ditty that is a perfect come down after sliding. We get a little harpsichord section here, but I think it would have been a really good melody for a hurdy-gurdy. We need more hurdy-gurdy. After taking us down this pretty land, Paul pulls us back up with the pump-up song, Seize the Day. It's nothing crazy again, but it has a very inspirational feel to it, and I feel it gives you the drive to do something that you have yet to complete. Either that's the song giving me this feeling, or this bang's finally coming into effect. Not a sponsor. I'll give it to Paul. Deep Down brings a second song with deep in the title. At least in the intro, it doesn't have the same effect that Deep Deep Feeling had. I feel like I'm listening to Dracula though, as the synth is being used to accent the bass line. It just has a very Draculian tone. I think that's the word. Is that the word? I don't know. It has a horn section that feels like it's building up to something, but it just doesn't deliver. I'm almost wondering if these lyrics were written for a song that was a totally different style and then they went with this. The song is cool, but I'm not feeling it deep down like I think I should. It's the real first letdown of the album. It's still a good song, but it's just, I feel like it could have and should have been more. I feel like it meant to be more. The song actually severely reminds me of Moving in Stereo from the Cars. I didn't really need to do a Cars review now. We close out with a quick revisit to Winter's Bird riff. And it's great hearing it again. I love that little riff. It moves into When Winter Comes. I could really picture Paul just chilling out on his porch, just playing along with this acoustic song. It's a great visual. It's a great way to close out this most excellent journey and most excellent album. Take care.